Good morning, Glasgow. I'm Carolina Jula.
And I am Molly Radin. Today is Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. Let's have a wonderful week, Glasgow.
Let's begin our day by reciting our positive Panther affirmations. I am powerful beyond measure. I am kind to myself and others. I am committed to my learning. I am a model of safety. I am a champion. I am a Panther.
Nice affirmation we've got there. Today in history, the famous Brooklyn Bridge opened. It was designed by John Augustus Roebling and goes from the East River from Brooklyn to Manhattan Island in New York City.
That's cool, but I bet it'll be cooler when they open up the doors for lunch. Let's see what's in store for today. Today, you can get a baked chicken on bun, pan cheese or pepperoni pizza, beef stuffed taco, a PB&J or yogurt biteable, or a grilled cheese. Tomorrow, there's options of a hamburger or cheeseburger, cheese or pepperoni pizza, corn dog bites, a spicy chicken wrap, and a yogurt biteable or grilled cheese.
I can't wait for lunch. Pizza sounds good, but I'd much rather enjoy it outside. Alex, will we be able to enjoy some time outside this week?
Well, Molly, I might have some bad news. The rest of the week, the sun will be hidden completely behind me, behind the clouds. And one thing we can count on: rain and more rain. As you can see, there's a chance of precipitation every day this week. Hopefully, Mother Nature changes her mind and gives us some sun this week, but it doesn't look promising now. Let's move on to the temperature. Today, it'll be a high of 64 degrees. That is going to feel super cold compared to the heat wave we had the past weekend. Tomorrow, it'll only be slightly better with a high of 67 degrees, paired with the rain. We should remember to dress appropriately later in the week. It will get warmer with both days being in the mid to high 70s. I have a sneak peek into the weekend, and it's looking good, but we'll check in later this week. To be sure, that's all for me. Now, let's take this to Principal Power for his shining words. Take it away.
Greetings, students. It's another message from your principal. Again, we have literally 3 weeks left of school, and so super excited to not only again finish and run through the tape, but obviously make sure that we are finishing strong on our classes. SOLs have it pretty much been wrapped up for the most part, so super excited for all of the progress that I've seen from our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, but also our teachers as well. Students, you need to make sure that you give your appreciation and your kudos to all the work and service that your teachers have been doing for you each and every single day to make sure that you've been making the growth that I know I've seen academically, and even in some ways behaviorally as well. And I know we still will continue to push each of you to continue to grow even within these last 3 weeks, because we're not done yet. We don't want to waste that time, whether it be instructional time or time to give you continual advice on how you can grow in your own goals, whether it be academic or your behavior goals as well. As always, the weather is getting, hot outside, so please make sure that you're taking care of yourself and staying, hydrated when you're not just in school, but also out of school as well. I know the temperature, at least today as I'm recording this, is like 90 degrees. And so I know we're going to continue to work with our facilities to make sure that, air conditioning, everything like that is working properly. And if not, obviously we'll work on those things as well. But I always like to be transparent, even with our students, about just things that we need to continue to work on and tweak to make sure our classrooms are conducive for learning, especially as it's getting hotter outside as well. Again, I'm super excited for our end of the year field day that will be on June 8th. Again, we have the rain date for the 9th as well. And all the activities that we'll have for 6th and 7th grade, and obviously some additional activities for 8th grade as well. And again, making sure that that's linked to our PBIS expectations as far as making sure that we're not only getting to class on time, but making sure we're not skipping or engaging in altercations that would get us on that list of not participating in those activities. And those students who are not going to be participating will be spending that time with me, whether it be for 6th, 7th, or 8th grade. That time I will be supervising those students. So I know you don't want to be on that list. I know you don't want to be in that space. And I know a lot of you will want to be outside enjoying those festivities and not inside spending that time with me. But again, that goes to your actions. These are your choices, and you need to be able to deal with the choices that you're making either thus far or even within the last couple weeks as we lead up to field day. So I just want to be crystal clear about that as well. And we will continue to remind students and contacting families and connecting with our teachers to make sure that we're tight with those end of the year procedures as well. As always, continue to give your very best in your classes, finish strong within your academics, and make sure that you're giving your best in setting goals for yourself, not only for this year, but just thinking about what are those things that you're going to be engaged in over the summer to continue to improve, whether it be athletically, academically, socially, whatever it may be. And I will always put a plug in. How are you making sure that you're growing intellectually as far as reading different books and learning new vocabulary and exposing yourself to different things so that you can expand your mind in different ways and to challenge yourself in different ways so that you're improving yourself each and every day and setting new goals for yourself each and every day. So as always, know that I love you. Continue to give your very best in your classes, and let's have an awesome day.
Mr. Powell always has amazing words of wisdom. Thank you for being a great leader. I hear it's the last week of clubs. We need to make sure we take advantage of all of our offerings. What do we have over the next 2 days, Carlin?
There are so many great options. Let's take a look. Today, there are no late buses, so that means no organized clubs. However, you can always stay for open gym or board games. Tomorrow is our busiest day. For academic time, pop into clubs like journalism or GEMS. For activity time, you can have additional options of clubs like Builders Club, basketball, football, and more. Take a look at the list and choose something that interests you. It is the last chance you get to experience these specific clubs this year. Don't miss out.
I can't believe this is the last week for clubs. They definitely have been incredible all year. We are so thankful to have so many opportunities. And speaking of clubs, we have a special guest in the studio. Let's head over to the person responsible for making all of these opportunities. Miss Grillo, we are so happy to have you in the studio today.
Thank you for that amazing introduction, Molly. I'm so happy to be here to represent Mr. Williams, who sadly was unable to make it himself. As we end the 2020 to 2022 school year, we would like to thank everyone that participated in the after-school program. For our 8th graders, we wish you all the success in high school. It has been wonderful getting to know most of you. All of our rising 7th and 8th graders, thank you as well for your participation, and we look forward to having you back next school year. Remember, the last day to participate in clubs is this Thursday. We hope to see you there.
Thank you, Miss Grillo, for that heartfelt message, for all that you do, and thank you for stopping by today. It was a pleasure to have you here.
I agree. It was great to see a fresh face. Thanks, Miss Grillo. And now, a reminder from our lovely librarians. This is the week, everyone. All library books must be returned by May 27th. That is just 3 days from now. Spend some extra time reading and finish up those books and get them returned.
It is super important to turn them in on time. We don't want to make more work for our librarians. Now, we head over to one of the journalists from the Panther Post with her update about the Glasgow Games and a great opportunity for community service and school service.
Hey Glasgow, did you know the Glasgow Food Drive is here? The SGA are the ones hosting this event. This is a part of the competition we have at school known as none other than the Glasgow Games. You can donate various items such as canned food, pasta, beans, and any non-perishable food items. Please refrain from bringing any glass-contained food, open or used food, or anything expired. Where can you drop off the food you bring? Well, you can drop it off at the cafeteria in your designated grade box. The last day to drop off any food donations will be Friday, June 3rd. Remember, this is a great competition, and let's show some school spirit at Glasgow. Now, back to the studio.
Thank you for that great advertisement, Kimberly. Those Panther Post journalists sure do keep us updated. I wonder which grade level will win. By the way, did you catch the Broadway dessert show this Saturday? I bet it was spectacular. If you missed it, Don't worry, you have another chance this week to see our incredible chorus students this week. The final chorus performance of the year will be on Wednesday, May 25th at 7 o'clock p.m. in the GMS cafeteria. Come and hear all of our Glasgow choirs show off their talent. If it's anything like Saturday, you are in for a treat.
From choir to orchestra, we have so many great opportunities to hear talented musicians. Check out this next one. On Thursday, May 26th at 6:30 p.m., right here at Glasgow, the orchestra students will showcase their stuff at their final concert of the year. You won't want to miss it. Be sure to be early to get a great seat.
I'll definitely be there, and we don't want to miss our third group of the music department. Don't forget the band to complete our concert trio. There are 2 opportunities to see the band perform for the last time this year. First is at 6 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday, May 24th, and it will include most of the band groups. The following day, you can catch the Wind Ensemble at Justice High School Auditorium. This will take place at 7 o'clock p.m. Once again, we hope to see you there.
Talent all around. Don't miss out. Also, 8th graders, you don't want to miss out on being in our end of the year celebration video. Listen up. The yearbook staff is creating an end of year video for the 8th graders who want to celebrate their time here at Glasgow and their graduation from middle school. If you have candid pictures or short videos of any 8th grade student from any of their years at Glasgow, please use the form that is in the school-wide Schoology course to submit them.
I have to remember to submit some photos. And speaking of the 8th graders, let's move on to our field reporters about their video about cyberbullying.
We asked Glasgow students about their experience with cyberbullying, and this is what we found. Have you ever been cyberbullied?
No.
Not really.
I don't think so.
No, I haven't. No.
Do you know anyone who has been cyberbullied?
I don't think so.
Do you have a friend that was?
Yes. Some of my friends.
A lot of my friends have been cyberbullied. Yeah.
I know someone who has been cyberbullied. Some of my friends have gotten cyberbullied.
Yes, I know a few people that have been cyberbullied.
How did it affect that person?
I didn't want to go to school, started skipping because of cyberbullying. It kind of hurt our feelings.
They're more sad in person.
It made us depressed because the way they bullied us online was really mean and rude to us.
How can we try to prevent cyberbullying?
Having more safety guidelines online.
Just blocking them.
Make sure to call out someone's actions, and you can stand up by telling an administrator if they're doing this in schools.
And talk to them, ask them what happened to them. Try to find something that they can do to help them feel better.
By being kind to others and having respect for others.
You can always block them, you can tell an adult, or you can have a good boundary, message them back, you're not going to talk to them anymore. So there's a lot of different ways that you can report cyberbullying here at Glasgow. We have the anonymous bullying report on our website. You also can come talk to your counselor, write a statement about what happened.
Now, back to the studio!
Thank you to Frida and Sophie from the Panther Post on their video about cyberbullying. It's really important that we talk about it. Well, that's all we have for today. Once again, I'm Carla Najula.
And I'm Alexander Nguyen.
And I'm Molly Radin. And this has been
Good Morning Glasgow.